Now we'll start with revision of tenses, which is chapter 6 of your grammar book. What are tenses? Tense actually is used to refer time. Tense means time. Tense shows time when an action has been performed, when has the action taken place, and that action being performed is known as verb, that we have learnt in a previous chapter, verbs. Okay, verbs are the action words. So tense tell us that when that verb, when that action has taken place, in what period of time. Okay, in general, you know the tenses as present tense, past tense and future tense, but they have been further divided into this way as according to the chart you can see. So over here you can see that we have simple past, simple present, simple future. Okay, that is present tense, past tense and future tense. Then comes past continuous, present continuous and future continuous. Next is past perfect, present perfect, future perfect. Next, past perfect continuous, present perfect continuous and future perfect continuous. Okay, just to be aware of, there are all these three tenses, past, present and future, are been divided into 4 parts. Okay, 4 each parts. So 4 3s are 12. So you can say there are in all 12 kinds of tenses. Okay, past tense is further been divided into simple past, past continuous and past perfect continuous. Present has been further divided into simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Future has been further divided into simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. But in class 6th, we will be studying only 6 tenses. What are they? Simple past, simple present, simple future, past continuous, present continuous and future continuous. Okay, you will be learning 6 tenses. Now let us come to simple tense. What are simple tenses? So just see the example. I drove to my office yesterday. That is coming in the column of past. I drive my office every day. That comes in the column of present. I shall drive to my office tomorrow. That comes in the part of future. But how you were able to decide that whether the sentence has been framed according to past, present or future? Yes, because there has been a reference to time has been made over there. Okay, just see in past, I drove to my office yesterday. With the word yesterday, you can understand that it is the day which has already been gone. Okay, yesterday means beeta hua kal. Okay, and the verb drove shows that the action has already been performed. Okay, in present you can see every day. Every day, the word every day shows that it is present tense. We are talking about the current timing. And drive, the verb drive shows the verb is in present tense. In future, when we see the word tomorrow itself shows that the day is going to come. The action is going to be performed the next day. It is not been done, it is not going on, but will be happening. So that is your future tense. Okay, this is how you recognize whether the sentence is in past, present or future. Now, coming to simple present tense. What is simple present tense? So, the simple present tense is actually used for showing the moment which is going on in present. It talks about the action which takes place on regular basis, on daily basis. Okay, just like I take breakfast every morning. Okay, that every morning, that means that is your routine. ओके, रोज की जो आदत रहती है, रोज का जो रूटीन रहता है हमारा, वी टेक इट अंडर द कंसिडरेशन ऑफ सिंपल प्रेजेंट. ठीक है, एवरीडे जो एक्टिविटीज रहती है, स्कूल जाना, डेली ब्रेकफास्ट करना, दिस ऑल कम्स अंडर सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. Okay, see the example according to the book. I exercise in the mornings before taking my bath. So this is the regular habit over here. Okay, exercise is a verb, and which shows that this is the habit which is being performed on daily basis. Okay, now next, with words like always, never, usually, generally, often, every day, once a month, also. I never eat anything between meals. That is the habit. ये हमारी habit है. अगर कोई हमारी habit अब बहुत टाइम से चली आ रही है तो we count it under the tense of simple present. Next, generally my friend comes to my house in the evening. ज़्यादातर मेरा दोस्त शाम को आता है मुझसे मिलने. That means this is the regular habit of your friend. So you can say that this is simple present. This is the habit of your friend. This is the action being performed on daily basis, on regular basis. Next, to express scientific facts, geographical facts or permanent truth. The earth is round. So this is universal fact. Okay. The water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. This is the universal fact. Okay, you cannot change this fact. This is scientific fact. कि पानी used to boil at 100 degrees Celsius. Earth गोल है. This is geographical fact. The earth rotates around the sun. ये geographical fact है. The moon rotates around the earth. This is geographical fact. You cannot change it. So this has been taken under the consideration of simple present tense. It also is used to express natural qualities or processes of professional activities, that children love to play outdoor games. ये natural चीज है. ठीक है, बच्चों को बाहर खेलना पसंद है. They love to play outdoor games. So this is a natural thing. Okay, the teacher teaches. This is the professional activity which is obvious that the teacher पढ़ाएगी. Teacher is going to teach. The green grocer is going to sell the vegetables. Okay, this is the professional fact. So you cannot change it. So in that case, these kind of sentences would be taken under consideration to simple present tense. So for that, you need to know what is the rule of simple present tense. Subject plus verb with S और ES. verb 1 अगर रूल में लिखा रहता है आपके पास तो याद रखना that verb में हम S या ES लगाएंगे. Okay, he plays. Okay, he plays. So that he plays is present tense. Okay, subject मतलब हमारा beginning of the sentence जिसमें हमारे पास अपना noun या pronoun होता है. ओके, और उसमें जब हम वर्ब प्लेस करते हैं तो वर्ब किस फॉर्म में रहता है हमारा, एस या ई एस के फॉर्म में. तो ये हमारा सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस का रूल है. सो यू डोंट वरी दैट आई विल बी सेंडिंग यू द चार्ट. ओके, आई विल बी टेकिंग द चार्ट इन द वीडियो एज वेल एंड आई विल बी सेंडिंग इट टू यू. सो with the rules, with the explanation and with the rules, you'll be able to understand what is it, and you have to learn the rules for that. Otherwise you won't be able to do the exercises related in the book. Okay, so yeah, next coming to the first exercise, remember the rule: subject plus verb in its first form, that is verb in S or es. Okay, so let's see. Janet dash karate class every Saturday. Attend. So we have to fill the blank with the word attend using simple present tense. क्यों? क्योंकि because the word every is placed over, that means this is the routine of Janet. So Janet attend क्या होगा? Verb with s or es, that means attends. The answer would be attends. Okay, now come to next. The delivery man dash the parcel every day. Again, this is a daily habit. So deliver, the deliver man delivers. Okay, what is the rule? Subject plus verb with s or es form. Okay, so delivers. Take third one. The vegetable vendor dash to a housing estate every evening. Every evening. Okay, come. So what is the rule? Subject plus verb with s or es form. So yes, it would be comes. Okay, this is how you have to solve this exercise. Rest to be done by you. Now come to simple past tense. When we are talking about simple past tense, the action that has already been taken place at some point in the past, जो action हमारा past में हो चुका है, we talk about that action in simple past tense. Okay, for example, we visited the Qutub Minar 2 years back. That means 2 साल पहले मैं कुतुब मीनार गया था, मैंने विजिट किया था. So that is the past tense. That is the action, that is the verb being performed in past. Okay, so you can see visited. The word visited show that ed form of verb. Okay, verb हमारा जो past tense में लगता है, that is always in ed form. Remember. Okay. So what is the rule over here for simple past tense? Subject plus verb to, or you can say subject plus verb in ed form. Okay, see the next point. An action that took place over a period of time in the past. That means we played cricket in the evenings after स्कूल. मतलब 2 साल स्कूल जाने के, जब हम स्कूल जाते थे तो उस टाइम पे हम शाम को क्रिकेट खेला करते थे, तो वो बहुत लंबे ड्यूरेशन का टाइम था. सो दैट मीन्स दैट इन द पास्ट व्हेन द एक्शन वाज बीन परफॉर्म्ड इन अ डेली बेसिस, दैट इज सिंपल पास्ट टेंस. ओके, और पास्ट में जो हमारी हैबिट्स रहती हैं, दैट आल्सो आर बीइंग कंसिडर्ड इनटू सिंपल past tense. So what is the rule of simple past tense? Subject plus verb in its ed form, like played, visited, and talking about irregular verbs, so ate, eat, ate, eaten wala ate. Okay, so these are the verbs which comes under ed form. So let us fill in the blanks. Take the second exercise. Fill in the blanks with the simple past tense of the verb given in the brackets. So yes, remember with the rule, subject plus verb in its ed form. So let us take the first 2 sentences. My father dashed me how to use the computer. Teach. That is the action being performed in past. Remember, we have to fill the blank with simple past tense. So teach का हमारा ed form क्या होगा? Teach, remember, is not a word. तो teach का होगा taught. Okay, my father taught me how to use the computer. Okay, teach, taught, will teach. Okay, ये होता है रूल. Now come to B. The telephone bell dash loudly. Ring. Ring. तो हम ringed तो नहीं कर सकते, ed नहीं लगा सकते. That would be the wrong word. ringed is a wrong word. There is no word such like ringed. So ring का हमारा past tense क्या होगा? Rang. For that you need to know what are irregular verbs. Okay, so ring, rang, rung. So here we will have the answer as rang. The telephone bell rang loudly. Okay, so this is how you have to solve this. Yes, there are few words wherein you can add the ed suffix into verb to make it a past tense. There are few blanks wherein you can find, so you don't get confused, you can do it. Okay, so now coming to next thing, that is future tense. Okay, that is simple future. So now the future tense can be expressed in actually many ways. You can say that using will or shall in the sentence is future tense. जब भी हमारे sentence में will या shall आता है, you can understand that that sentence is in future. That action is going to be performed in future. ना ही उसको perform करा जा चुका है, ना कि कर रहे हैं, but it is going to be performed in the future. Or you can use going to. Over here you can see I am going to leave for Pune tomorrow. So going to, मैं कल पुणे के लिए जाने वाला हूँ. So I am going to leave. Okay. Next sentence is as a simple present. For example, I leave for पुणे tomorrow. भले से अपन को leave देख के ऐसा लगा कि present tense में है, but यहाँ पे जैसे ही tomorrow लगा, we can understand that the sentence is in past tense. So you need not to get confused with the usage of verb. Read the full sentence and see whether yes there is yesterday or whether there is tomorrow. You can understand that if there is tomorrow, it is future tense. Okay. Now the usage of will and shall. So we use the will or shall form for the future time when we decide to do something at a time of speaking. For example, there's a noise outside, I will just go and check. And we are talking about something that is already decided or is certain to happen. जब present tense मतलब future के present time पे बात हो रही तो मैं बाहर जाके देखती हूँ. If you can see, I will just go and check. That means at that moment I am going to check. I am going out just to check what is happening. Okay, जब shall की बात होती है तो shall में क्या होता है, that this may happen in the future. Okay, this is decided that this would happen in future. Okay, now let us come to fill in the blanks. Mandy is 6 years old. He dash be 7 next year. ठीक है, अभी Mandy is 6 years old, so by next year he'll be 7. So I tell you one thing, that if we're talking about the word be, तो हम बात करते हैं forms of be. Be के forms क्या होते हैं? So always remember, wherever when we are talking about English grammar, and when I'll ask that what are the forms of be, so you'll have is, am, are, was and were. These 5 words are forms of be. ये हमेशा याद रखना है, ठीक है? Now, yeah, I forgot to tell you the rule of simple future tense. So yes, the rule of simple future tense is subject plus will or shall. You can either use will or shall plus first form of verb, that is verb with s or es. Okay, so now the answer for the first would be Mandy is 6 years old. He will be 7 next year. Next, come to next sentence. Give me the novel. I dash read it tonight. So future tense tonight, future tense. So I will read it tonight. Okay, and try to place will into it. Okay, will and shall you can have both into this. Okay, so this is how you have to solve this exercise. I have told you how to solve first two. Come to next one. Yeah, the B answer of B would be give me the novel. I shall read it tonight. Next, sorry. Coming to continuous tense. See the sentence first of all. See the examples. I was driving to my office when I met her. Okay, I was driving to my office when I met her. That is the past tense. Okay, coming to present continuous. I am driving to my office right now. And next sentence is I shall be driving to my office tomorrow. So with the word was, with the word I am driving right now, and with shall and tomorrow, you can understand that to which tense they belong to. Okay, and just because of this, इस continuous tense में क्या होता है, that at that time in past I was doing this, मतलब उस time पे past में मैं ये काम कर रहा था. Okay, I was driving to my office when I met her. जब मैं उससे मिला उस टाइम पे I was driving and going to my office. मतलब उस टाइम पे past tense में हमारा past tense में हमारा जो काम continuation में था, चल रहा था past में हमारा वो काम, जब तब ये तो that is past continuous tense. When talking about present continuous, I am driving to my office right now, that means मैं अभी अपने गाड़ी से ऑफिस जा रहा हूँ. Okay, when we are talking about future continuous, I shall be driving to my office tomorrow. That means tomorrow at this time, at the same timing, I'll be going to my office driving. Okay, this is how you can differentiate between past continuous, present continuous, or future continuous. Okay, so now see the box. And yeah, remember, whenever we are talking about continuous tense, कभी भी हम कोई से भी भले से वो past continuous हो, present continuous हो या future continuous हो, इसमें हमेशा जो हमारा verb रहता है वो ing form में रहता है. That is swimming, dancing, writing, playing, eating. Okay, इसमें हमेशा हमारा verb ing form में रहता है. Changes कब आते हैं, हम इसमें जब रूल्स लर्न करेंगे ना, at that time we'll learn it. Okay, so yes, come to present continuous tense. Okay, what is the rule of present continuous tense? So yes, the rule of present continuous tense is subject plus is, am या are plus verb in its ing form. ठीक है, subject plus verb, subject plus is या am या are plus verb in its ing form. So let us see the sentence. Okay, we'll take one sentence for this. Yeah, see the first example. My mother is learning to use the computer nowadays. So over here I'll tell you the rule. Subject plus is, am, are, is या तो am या तो are plus verb in its ing form, that is learning. This is how rule takes place. Okay, see the next sentence. We are going to my grandmother's house during the vacation. So yes, subject is we, are is the be form, and ing, the verb in its ing form. This is how the rules are being made. So the rule for present continuous is subject plus is, am, are plus verb in its ing form. Okay, now let us come to the exercise 4. Fill in the blanks with the present continuous tense of the verbs given in the brackets. So let's see the first one. I dash English grammar at the moment. Study. Remember the rule? वापस से rule याद करो, क्या था rule? Subject plus is या am या are. Is मालूम है कब लगता है, जब we have a pronoun in singular. Am is always used with I, and are is always used with the plural form of pronoun or noun. Okay, so always remember this thing. So now over here we have I dash English grammar at the moment. So I के साथ क्या लगता है हमेशा? Am. So I am, verb in its ing form, read, reading. I am reading. I am studying English grammar at the moment. Okay, this is how the rule works. Dash. Next, the teacher dash as unit 1 today. Teach. So we have the teacher, that is singular. So the teacher is teach verb in its ing form? Teaching. So the teacher is teaching us unit 1 today. This is how rule works. Subject plus is MR plus verb in its ing form. Okay, so I hope you can solve the rest of the sentences. Now come to past continuous tense. What happens in past continuous tense is that पहले ही जैसे मैंने बोला था कि कंटिन्यूस टेंस में हमेशा वेदर इट इज अ पास्ट टेंस, प्रेजेंट टेंस और फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूस, डजंट मैटर, वर्ब इज ऑलवेज इन इट्स आईएनजी फॉर्म. verb is always in its ing form. प्रेजेंट टेंस में हमारे साथ क्या था? is mr लगता था. अब उसके जगह in past we'll have was and were. Was is used with singular noun or pronoun and were is used with the plural noun or pronoun. Okay, so what is the rule of past tense? Past continuous. The rule for past continuous is subject plus was or were plus verb in its ing form. Always remember this rule. These rules are only going to help you out in learning tenses. Otherwise you won't be able to fill in the blanks. Okay, so yes, just see the example. I was listening to the radio last night. So with this you can understand this is past tense going on, the past tense, past continuous tense going on. Okay, so how? Subject I is your subject, was और were. मालूम है सिंगुलर के साथ was लगेगा, so was listening, listen, verb in its ing form, listening. This is how rule works. I again tell you. Okay, so what is the rule? Subject plus was or were with verb in its ing form. Okay, now coming to the exercise 5. Fill in the blanks with past continuous tense of the verbs given in the brackets. Yes. So again recall the rule for past continuous tense. Yes, the rule for past continuous tense is subject plus was or were plus verb in its ing form. Okay. Now take the first sentence. Mercy dashed a book when the lights went out. And the verb we have over here in the bracket is read. So what is the rule? This is subject, Mercy is subject, was or were. We'll place was. Why? Because Mercy is singular. So Mercy was verb in its ing form, that means read, ing, reading. Okay, so Mercy was reading a book when the lights went out. Okay, now come to B. We dash home when we saw the accident. So we हमारा subject हो गया. अब यहाँ पे was आएगा कि were आएगा? Yes, we'll have were. Why? Because we is plural word. Okay, so we were. Now we have drive. So word in its ing form, that is driving. So we were driving home when we saw the accident. This is as easy as that. This would be only possible when you learn the rules. I'm again and again and repeatedly telling you, you need to learn the rules. Okay? Now, rest to be shown by you. Please learn the rules. With the help of the rules, you will be able to fill in the blanks. Now, coming to future continuous tense. Okay? So, future continuous tense. What happens is that when an action that will go on for some time in future. Past में क्या होता है? जो कुछ समय के लिए चला था, प्रेजेंट में कुछ समय के लिए चल रहा है, and in future कुछ समय के लिए चलेगा. Okay, so what is the rule of future continuous tense? Yes, it is subject plus will be or shall be plus verb in its ing form. Okay, I repeat, subject plus will be or shall be plus verb in its ing form. Okay, see the example. We shall be studying by the time you return. Okay, so we sorry, we is the subject, shall be plus verb in its ing form, that is studying. This is how the rule works. Okay, now coming to sixth exercise with the help of the rule. Again, subject plus will be or shall be plus verb in its ing form. Fill in the blanks with future continuous tense of the verbs given in the brackets. My friend dash wait for me at the restaurant tomorrow at 8 in the evening for dinner. So what you have to do over here, you have to fill the blank. My friend, subject plus will be or shall be. It would be what? It would be will be waiting for me in the restaurant tomorrow. Next is B. I dash go to Kathmandu next month for a holiday. Answer will be I will be going to Kathmandu. So you just need to learn the rules, with the help of which you will be able to understand the sentences. Fill the sentences. So rest to be done by you. Now come to seventh exercise. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate tense of the verbs given in the brackets. So we have to fill it with according to the sentence. हमको सारे blanks fill करने हैं, हमें tenses समझ के उसको fill करना है. Okay. So yeah. A. Bharat dash read the Bhagavad Gita every day. So when we are talking about every day, that means simple present tense. So what is the rule of simple present tense? Subject plus verb in its S or ES form. Okay. So Bharat reads the Bhagavad Gita every day. This is how it works. Next, I dash finish my work by tomorrow evening. Tomorrow मतलब क्या होता है? It is future tense. Okay. So yes, this is simple future tense. So I will finish my work by tomorrow evening. Okay. This is how it works. You have to identify the words first, whether the sentence is in present tense, past tense or future tense or continuous. Okay. Then after try to fill in the blanks. Okay. Now come to exercise number 8. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate tense of the verb given in the bracket. Again the same thing. So yes, we will take the 8th exercise now. In this, what you have to do, see, fill in the blanks with appropriate tense of the verbs given in the brackets. What is the first sentence? You look really great. That dress you dash really dash you. So what would be the answer? You look really great. The dress you are wearing really suits you. Okay. Next is B. What dash you dash when the accident occurred? That means तुम उस समय क्या कर रहे थे जब ये accident हुआ? Okay, this would be the answer. So you यहाँ पे continuous tense हो जाएगा. Okay. So the answer would be, what were you doing when the accident occurred? So what is the rule applied over here for? The rule applied was for past continuous. उस समय आप क्या कर रहे थे जब ये accident हुआ? Okay, what was the work going on at that time when this happened? So past continuous. Okay, so this is how you have to fill the 8th exercise. Coming to this passage. Okay, and we have in this passage what you have to do is underline all the verbs in this passage. Which tense is used here? Yes, it is present tense. So you have to underline all the words which shows that The sentence used over here is present tense. So yes, the room is filled with the aroma of halwa and ghee and flowers. My two sisters and mama's beautiful daughters sit cross-legged in front of Nani. She puts a tika on each forehead and then sounds a little bell. After the bell, she blows a conch. Conch means shank. I jump down from the ledge and see Nani serving the other girls halwa puri. Now Nani is distributing a rupee to each girl. She holds out a coin to me. I take it from. So these are the words which show that the paragraph is in simple present tense. Now coming to the last exercise, that is 10th exercise. Rewrite the sentences in the paragraph as instructed. Okay, जो भी सेंटेंस दिया है हमें जो भी जैसे in the first you can see the first sentence is past tense. 9th paragraph में हमारा first sentence क्या है? The room is filled with aroma of halwa, ghee and flowers. इसको हमें चेंज करना है past tense में. Okay, so the room हमें past tense में चेंज करेंगे तो क्या होगा? The room this is would change into was. So the room was filled with the aroma of halwa, ghee and flowers. This is how you have to change the tense. Okay, coming to next, the second sentence in the future tense. So we have to change the second sentence in the future tense. What is the second sentence? My two sisters and mama's beautiful daughters sit cross-legged in front of Nani. So what if I want to change it into future tense, then the sentence would be my two sisters and mama's beautiful daughters will sit. Why? Subject rule क्या हमारे future tense का subject plus will or shall plus verb. Okay, so this is the sentence. So the sentence would be my two sisters and mama's beautiful daughters will sit cross-legged in front of Nani. So this is how you have to solve this exercise. Try solving it, and if you face any problem you can ask me in doubt clearing session. Thank you.